Okay, so I'm gonna try to make this fast because it's 12 o'clock at night and everyone else is sleeping. I don't know if this is catching my voice, but I decided to break apart my computer and put all the parts back to their cases and, you know, say I'll try again in another 2 months when I decide to buy a new motherboard. But while I did that, I did the test again with the motherboard, where it's just the motherboard, the RAM, the CPU, and the power supply, and it worked. Like, it works. So this got me confused. It's like, what? It works, but when it's in the case, it didn't work. So I did more to it. So I started putting. So first, what I did first, I started putting all of the cables, you know, for the LED, USB, and every time I put one, I turn on to see maybe one of those were the problem. So after I did that, nothing. It still worked. And so I did the hard drive. Nothing. The computer still worked perfectly. It wasn't until I tried to connect the case fans, that's when the computer stopped working. So I was like, what the hell is that? So right away my thoughts were either I wasn't getting enough power, which made no sense because this is 500. All I have is a hard drive and an APU. If 500 is not enough, there's something wrong. So it's either that, something with the motherboard, or something with the case fans. So my thing was whatever, I just won't use the case fans, but that will be a problem. So I started doing more stuff with it, and I found out that when you connected one of these into it worked, and that was confusing too. I was like, what the hell is happening? And the problem, and this was a problem with the computer, this was the reason why it wouldn't start. The reason it wouldn't start was because I connected these two, let me see, these two at the same time to the motherboard and to the power supply. If you do that, apparently for this system, I think it's for every system, it will not start at all. You can only connect one of them and then it will start. So that was my problem, which I did not really know where that's such a new thing to do. That's something that anyone building a computer for the first time will do, because they see this, they're connected, and they think they gotta connect both of them. Let's face it, a lot of us don't read our manuals. Actually, I did read mine, and I didn't see this at all. So let me see. Let me see. Can I connect it? I probably broke something. And as you can see, connected only to one, and it works now. You see the beep of it working. So that was the problem. The problem was that I connected this to the power supply and this to the motherboard. I couldn't connect one. Apparently that's how it works. I could connect this to the power supply, but I cannot connect this to the motherboard, and vice versa. So that was my problem. Something I never read nowhere about. It's something that I never read nowhere where it could be a noob thing. And yeah, so if you're having problems, actually pass that around, because that's that's a thing that if you're building a computer for the first time, that's something that will happen. Because that, it was just something that will happen. So it's 12 o'clock at night. Thanks for watching, and my computer works now. I'm happy.